What's up, fellow gamers? This is Ventures here, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. So anyone who knows me and knows how I like the game, they know that I'm a sucker for budget peripherals. I don't care if it's for a computer, PlayStation 4, Xbox. It doesn't matter. If it's a budget, good peripheral, I would try it and I would love it, probably. But I went ahead and perused through Amazon, just, the normal, searching and, trying to find something nice just to add to my collection. And I actually came up and picked this actual item up here. This one-handed mechanical keyboard by Kake that I found for around the $25 mark. And I got to thinking, with the way keyboards are in this market, is it really going to be comparable to something like my K68 Corsair keyboard? I don't know, but we will find out very soon, because I will be doing today a full review of the K50 one-handed mechanical keyboard starting now. Alright guys, so I just want to show you, this is the actual K50 one-handed mechanical keyboard. As you can see, just starting off, we can actually show you what we have in the box. So of course you get the keyboard. You also get a manual, the K50 manual, which just gives you some general ideas about how to do the functions and what to change on the keyboard, as well as a key switch puller, so to help cool the keys. You can see I pulled one for you just to show you a demonstration in a moment. The keyboard in general design is an all plastic design keyboard. Keys are all plastic. They're not double shot keys or anything special at this price point. And it also has a head rest, so that way when you take the hand on here, the palm, more so, you can rest your palm just fine, and it will basically release some of the stress of actually using that key. The back side is all plastic. It's an all plastic keyboard showing you here. This is some of the power ratings that you have right there, but it's an all plastic design. It does have footings here to keep it from slipping when you put it on your pad or on your desk, and that will actually help it from moving from side to side, left to right, anything like that. So getting more to the keyboard, what's its features? Well, obviously let's start with the main feature. It is a mechanical keyboard. It does have blue switches. So these switches are blue mechanical switches, which means that they're very clicky and have a very tactile feel. So you feel a lot of feedback when you press down on these. So if you're more of a kind of a softer key kind of person, this might not be for you. But if you don't mind the tactile feel of it, and you want something that gives you a lot of good feedback as you're pressing down and giving some of that responsiveness when you do use it, this would be the keyboard for you. I like it so far, just because using these keys makes you definitely feel like you're pressing down and getting those actual shots in and getting the movement. It works real well for me. So this keyboard has the mechanical keys here. Also, this keyboard also has your standard 35 key layout. As you can see that these keys all include your numbers, your letters, control function, all, caps lock, all your general keys that you need when you're normally gaming, an escape key, as well as 6 functioning keys, which is actually macro keys that you can change. So you get G1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these keys can be assigned to whatever key you'd like them to be. You just press the function and the key, and you'll be able to change them to whatever you like. So that's also a really cool option as well. Now, the design is actually made so that way you can actually rest one hand. And as you can see, as I place my hand here, this actually works out pretty good. It depends. If you have a large hand, it might not be the best one-handed keyboard for you, but if you have an average medium-sized hand, it fits really, really well. So that's something I do like. Now, as far as that goes, you also have the RGB. So just to show you a quick deal, you do have RGB functions on the keyboard. You have, I think, 9 of the actual modes, and you have 5 different color modes to actually change the actual keys. So just a moment, I'll show you what those modes look like and be able to get a good idea of how the RGBs function. Alright guys, so this is just a general test of how the actual RGB works on this keyboard. So I'm going to go to the actual color settings and show you how that works. So if you hold a function and press 5, which is the brightness on here, you can go to different function keys. You can see it should change its color. And then it goes to the rainbow. Now you can also hold function 5 and press the tab key, and this will go through your different modes. So this is more of a breathing mode through the rainbow color, which of course you can actually change 2 different colors as well with that. And with each color changing mode, you can actually be able to change that. So as you're on rainbow, you see it's have more kind of a breathing effect. You can do key press effects to where it shows. You change it up to where it has just more of a solid color, that this is the rainbow. This is the key press. It lights up the whole row when you press it. And back to more of a slow breathing mode. And then more of a kind of a rain mode here as well. Then, of course, what everyone probably would use is the straight color mode here. So this is the mode that we always basically use with this key. So what we like to get into is a little bit of gameplay, show you what some of that gameplay looks like and how well it performs underneath the test. So let's get into that. All right, guys, so here we're picking up and playing some Apex Legends. As you can see, the movement on this is very, very good. You can be able to make whatever movements you want. It does take a little bit getting used to, but I think it's really nice. I mean, everything works real well here. The tactile feedback on these buttons is really nice. As I said, I'm used to actually Cherry MX Red switches, but these Automa Blue switches that you have is actually very good. It's very fun, and it works Apex very, very well. I don't really have much problems. And remember that these can also be customized here. These controls basically micro to whatever you need. So, you know, you can actually make it just the way you want it when you play Apex. So, yeah, I think that it passed the Apex test. So let's get into a little bit of Warframe and let's test that out and see how well it handles that. Alright, guys, we're playing a little bit of Warframe here, doing a little test with the keyboard, and I think it actually works out pretty good. Keys are very tactile, works real well. Movements here, and just the way the placement is here with the spacebar the way it is, I really like that, especially for this game. It just makes sure your hand rests just nice wherever, you know, it lays, and be able to actually move and be able to make a lot of quick movements. But it's still nice. It's definitely very great for a game that's fast-paced like this, and anyone who plays Warframe knows that you have to make a lot of quick movements all of a sudden. And prepare for life support. Yeah, it's just everything's just placed just nicely, and I like the way it feels. And it's showing a little bit of gameplay of it there. So yeah, we're gonna basically get back to the rest of the review, and I'll give you the rest of my thoughts of what I think. All right, so fellow gamers, that's my review of the K50 one-handed mechanical keyboard. This keyboard actually, in my opinion, is pretty awesome. Being able to have that great form factor that fits in your hand, having the blue switches, having the RGB that it has, the anti-ghosting, and just the all-around feel of the keyboard is something I think would be a great item for anyone who's budget friendly and needs a nice keyboard, especially in the one-handed department. Is this something you think about picking up? Something you would probably pay $25 for? Leave a comment down below and let me know. And as always, thank you guys for checking out my channel, and I will see you next time in the next review. And remember, always keep that flame going for gaming. Peace out.